all doing well and you are enjoying some nice fall weather. So today is 109 today in Arizona, Peoria. So no fall weather for me. Anyhow, I still went out today and so on. So welcome to all my new subscribers and welcome to all my returning subscribers. Hope you're all doing well and that you're enjoying your Sunday, whether it's friends or family or whatever you're doing, that you're having a wonderful time, and also you're able to find some time to do your craft. So I'm here today to show you some of the things that I've worked on in the past week. As we come down to the end of September and we go on to October. So tomorrow is going to be the 30th of September, the last day. So let me show you what I've been working on. So at the beginning of the year, I said I'm going to try and work more on from my patterns that I have, and also from my books, pattern books, my amigurumi books, or whatever pattern I have. So I have been doing that, and so I'm going to show you what I've worked on this week. So I've used one of my amigurumi books this week, and I'm going to show you. So it is this amigurumi book, Zumagurumi Book 8, and I know a lot of you are very familiar with these books. So I've chosen to do this little fox. I made this fox. So this fox, and I am using a number 4 weight yarn from Loops and Thread, and it is a Michael brand. I bought this yarn for $1. I found it on a clearance. You know, sometimes Michaels have those clearance rack, and it is the colorway Ginger. It's a number 4 weight yarn, medium, soft classic acrylic. So I've used that and I've made this fox. So here is my fox. I still have that was just a thread. So this is my fox. I did it where the legs move. So that's the tail. That's how it looks from the side. I like the color. Usually I use a brighter Michael's yarn for it, but this time I just use what I had from Stash. So this is to me the mouth look a little twist. But sometimes looking at it, it don't look twist, but now that I'm looking at it in the camera, it look a little twist. Maybe I need to put a couple more rows of black to even it out. So I use a 3.5mm hook to make this. I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby in black, also number 4 weight, and I love this yarn in white for the tail and the muzzle. The muzzle, it's in the book it wanted a safety nozzle, but I embroider the nozzle. This patterns in this book works up to me very quick because I started it on Friday and I finished it yesterday, and I still have some more of it left. But I should tell you how much yardage is in this. This have 354 yards. So of course, guys, normally I tell you when I make one thing, I would go back to the pattern at a later time, but I'm trying to condition my mind that, you know what, make it. If you can make another one out of it, just make it. Because what happened, I have a lot of partial yarn that you know, you have to find space to store. So what I'm doing now, I did with this fox. I made this fox, and what I did immediately, I went on to make another. I'm using it, and I'm going to make 2 fox out of it if I could get it. So far, I finished the body. I finished 1 arm and 2 ears. One of the ears just fell on the ground. So I have to make 1 more arm, which I'm working on right now here. Got the black part finished. So I have to make the nozzle, the 2 legs, the tail, and this is how much I have left to do that. So hopefully most of it, this will take up, most of this will take up, the tail will take up, and then so I have to see if I have enough. I should have enough to finish the entire. I think I have, oh sorry, I already finished the head too, so I don't have to do the head. I finished the head, the body, the ears, the bigger parts where I have to use this ginger color. And so I have the tail and the 2 legs. I have 3 more legs to finish because, you know, fox don't have arms. Well, for us in Amagurumi, it have arms. So I have to finish that because I'm looking at this book and it said arms, legs. So it does have arm and legs. So this little fox is able to sit down. So the next thing I want to make out of this book is this little raccoon. I made it before, took it to the market, sold. So I'm going to work on that after I finished this next fox. I already have one of this I made last year, so I'm not gonna make Clarence the giraffe. I like the beaver, Woody the beaver. I never made a beaver before, so that's Woody. I probably would have gone farther with the legs after I finished this one yesterday, but the black crocheting with, for me, with black yarn, it's a little bit of a fiddly thing for me. So look at this muskrat. That would be cute to make. So I will see what else I could work. But you know what? I have so much things that I have to label for my market that I have to spend time pricing, labeling to put on labels and price tag on it. But what I'm thinking is that I'm only going to put price tags on my bigger items, and the smaller ones I'm going to group them in the sizes and the price that I want to put on it, and put it in one bin. So that would be just a bin of $10 or a bin of $12 or whatever I want to do. So that's what I'm going to do. So mostly is my bigger items I have to price. Okay, so I was supposed to, let me take a breather. This heat. I was supposed to be doing the market this weekend coming. It's supposed to be the 5th. But guys, I will not be doing the market. So normally it's a Facebook. If you're going to go to the market, I did sign up saying I'm going to go in October. But then before the market, like a couple days before, I think, you know what, they put it out last week. If you're going to go to the market, you will vote, yes, I'm coming to the market. So they could put your list and put you on your spot. So I voted no, because looking at the weather, it's still going to be very hot. Even talking in the face group, they're talking about normally the market we go there for 6, depends on your spot, and markets start from what, 8 to 12, 8 to 1 or something like that. And they're talking about cutting the market because the weather is going to be so hot. So when I saw that, I just voted no, I will not be coming to the market. So I am not going to make too much stuff that, you know, pertaining to certain holidays, because I don't want to be stuck with it. The next item I made is this loaf cat. It isn't finished, yes. I bought this pattern from Etsy, but I tell you, this is the second time I'm making this loaf cat. Is it the second or third time? And I forgot to put the mouth part, you know, those little. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about this part here. I always forget to crochet it while I'm doing the loaf cat. So I have to go back and do that. I'm just going to, maybe I just put a little nose there and do my own thing. So this is one of my loaf cat I made with some yarn that I got. I can't remember if this is a Burnett blanket yarn or what, but I showed you in my last video. So this is the loaf cat that I made. I also made a chicken out of it, but this is my own thing I do with my chicken. So I have to put on the red part, the comb at the top, do the beak, and so on. So I did make a chicken. And I was doing a mushroom. So I haven't finished it. So here. And I'm using that, and I'm using this white loops and thread Sweet Snuggle Light yarn. So I'm using that. I just did the hat, the top for the. So I'm going to finish that maybe this evening. What else did I do? I think that's all. I finished this dragon. So I put the wings on. I showed you this last week. So I put the wings on. I'm thinking this wings need to go up a little. I probably have to rectify it. It's a little too wide. I'll have to loose it out and sew it on. So I use some, this is some Hobby Lobby yarn that I got from clearance. So I use that. And then I use some acrylic yarn for the horns and stuff. So this is how it looks. I was coming up with some package ideas. So I want to put this in something like this, you see. So this is a strawberry container that holds fruits. So I want to do like this. Put the dragon inside, and then I could close the dragon up in here. So it would be like this, and you could still see it. And then my daughter and I was creating some labels. So my daughter and I was coming up with some labels. So what I want to do, this is what we came up with. Because I told her, normally I have a mushroom stamp for my, as a stamp for my tags. But I said, we live in Arizona. Let me find something that were pertaining to where I live. So we came up with this cactus, and she designed this for me. So what I'll do, I'll put it on like some sticker sheet, and I'm going to print it out. And then let me show you exactly what I'm going to. So this is what I'm talking about. I will put the label on top like this, and then I'll just tie a piece of string or something, so I won't put it in a bag, so the person I got this idea from a YouTuber I was watching. Sorry, excuse me. I was watching, and she used these. Sometimes she used cupcake container, and she put like her little bees or little octos in it. So I got a lot of these containers. So I could put my little, so look how it looks. And I will put my label on it, and then this would be the packaging. So I'll make a little handle somewhere here, so the little child could carry it around, unless the parents are buying it for, you know, and they don't want them to see it. So I'll just put a little label here, something for them to carry it, so they could carry it. So while walking around in the craft market, people say, oh, where did you get that from? And then they show them, oh, this is Classy Handmade. Ooh, it's so pretty. So recycle, reuse. So I had so much of those, and I washed, guys, let me give it. So I had so much of them, and I washed them. Washed them. The strawberries were inside, and I washed them, and I put them in the garage to dry, to wash them in the sink in the garage. We have a sink in the garage. So I was washing them, and I put on the faucet, forget it, and came inside. I heard my husband say, oh, Shonda, look what you did. The whole garage was flooded because I forget the faucet running. So I had to go and sweep out the water, and oh my word. Sometimes, you know, you're doing things and then you forget. So you know what, guys? Do one thing at a time. Don't rush to do too much things. So that's my dilemma for this week. But thank God, it could have been worse. So this is a good idea. Remember, if you have any like little containers, it will be see-through, great for markets. All right, so I think that's all my make for this week, guys. What are you working on? Thank you guys for watching my video. And I know I put out a video during the week, and at the end there is the modification for the pumpkins, and a lot of you said it was good and so on. So I'm glad I'm able to help in somewhere, you know. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you in my next video. Until next time, remember to be kind. And happy Sunday, guys. Bye. Have a blessed day.